I sent this email last week and it is hands down the most engagement or the most replies, if we don't want to talk in technical marketing or business terms, the most replies that I've ever had to an email, both in terms of people who just resonated with it and wanted to reply to me and talk to me about their similar experiences, but then also inquiries to work with me as part of my mentorship, the Future Physio Collective. More to come on that this week. And if you don't already get my emails, the first link in the description down below is a 7-part mini series of emails where on a day-by-day basis, I will send you a new learning piece of information, tool, tip, a combination of all of those that are ultimately designed to teach you the exact system of how I would help you or how I built my business that went from a busy job to a thriving business, 4 team members, multiple different services, thousands of pounds in recurring revenue that actually means that I can go for a holiday. And that is kind of the sentiment of this video. But I did want to talk about it in person because I was just thinking about it over the weekend and wanted to document it. So the email that I sent basically told the story how I apologized for being MIA and not sending any emails for almost 2 weeks. And the reason for that was June was a bit of a shitstorm in personal circumstances. I got ill twice. Iggy, my oldest daughter, got seriously ill with the same thing, but she's just a lot smaller with a much weaker immune system. And then my wife spent 2 days in hospital. We are now all okay, so there's no concerns there. But what that meant was that building a business became an afterthought or a second thought. Not even a second thought. It was family, it was my clients, it was my team, making sure that I could serve them and support them in the appropriate manner. And then progressing the business came after that. And do you know what happened? The business didn't go backwards. I was able to prioritize those things. I wasn't at my peak creative spark. I was able to take my wife to appointments because she needed me to do that. I was able to pick the kids up when my wife was in hospital, and everything kept running. We kept serving our clients. We kept helping them achieve the results that they wanted to. We had in the background recurring revenue that covers a lot of our static expenses. And ultimately, we were able to keep the cogs turning, and we're the 29th now of the month, and it is not our worst month, certainly not our best month, but we have made actual progressions on our average revenue. And I think this is a really important lesson, and a topic which I actually spoke to one of my mentees about is building systems into the business which actually take it from being a busy job where yes, you may choose when you work, but the minute that you are unable to work, it's a significant loss in income. That creates additional stress on top of the personal circumstances. You then have to rebound and try and rebook everyone in and condense them into either the same amount of hours and dilute your service, or work additional just so you don't experience a drop off from a revenue perspective. And that's exactly the same whether it's personal circumstances or whether it is a result of actually just going on the holiday that you deserve to go on. And this is, I think it's email 3 in the email sequence that I referenced in the bio, but building these systems and the team around you is what will truly allow you and give you the freedom that you deserve. Because at the end of the day, running a business is a massive risk to yourself. It is also creating a huge amount of opportunity for other people to pay their salaries, to get fulfillment out of their job, to look after their families, to achieve their goals. Entrepreneurship isn't for everyone. It is hard. But then also to have a huge impact and to develop a service which combines clinical excellence, that combines world-class customer experience, and ultimately allows people to achieve transformational rehab goals, fitness goals, wellness goals, whatever we want to bracket them as. But you deserve to build a business that gives you that freedom. And I've referenced team a couple of times, but like team is probably step 3 and 4 on the journey. Step One is actually just organising your time and your offer so that it allows you the opportunity to do those things. Then it's creating recurring revenue, which means that money still drops in the bank account and you can still pay your bills, you can still pay yourself, and you can go on holiday, or you can look after your family, whatever the challenges or the goals are for that month. And then you can look at how to systemise and optimise with a team, and if you wanted to go to multi-site, which I think is the next goal for me and the Move team. But we've still got lots that we can squeeze out of our current location and our online services and those products. So just a thought, it really resonated with people from an email marketing perspective, and the people that receive my weekly emails outside of the 7-day mini-series. And I hope that it can resonate with you as well, and it can be a trigger. And I'm not saying the only answer is to work with me from a mentorship perspective, but actually just a mindset shift to go from, this is just a busy job, which actually, although I own the limited company or I'm the sole trader, it is just a busy job. I'm dictated to by my clients. I bend to them when it's your business and it's your rules, and you build the thing that you want to build that helps people in the way that you want to help people, and that changes their lives, your life, your future team's lives, and because there's a huge amount of opportunity out there. Too many people are very, very negative, in my opinion, and it's easy to be like that, particularly with what the media say at the moment, particularly what some of the political, economical landscapes look like around the world, in the UK especially. But I think from my perspective, and the reason that I've built the collective, is I want to surround myself and my clients with people who are like-minded and see the positivity and the opportunity that is out there, and can support each other through the challenges. And that is what the Future Physio Collective is going to become. And like I say, if you want to know more about that, there's a free gift from me that is in the bio, the 7-day email mini-series, and all the details are there to go from there if it's something you're interested in working with me and joining the collective.